Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Aqueduct Racetrack here on Friday. It is the 30th of December 2022. I'm going to look at the 7th race from Aqueduct, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKit5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Absolutely great card today from Aqueduct, and this featured 7th race is a good race, so let's get to it right now. The 7th race, it is the Gravesend Stakes. It's going for a $135,000 purse, race for 3-year-olds and upwards. We have a field of 12 horses going to the starting gate, positioned at the beginning at the 6 furlong pole and going the trip of ground of 6 furlongs on the Aqueduct main track. 1,200 meters, 6 furlongs here in the Gravesend. A race that they've been running here at Aqueduct for years and years. Used to be always run on the inner track. But my top selection, I'm going to go with the number 10 horse here. The number 10 horse, who is Greeley and Ben. Let's go 10-6-111 in the superfecta. 10-6-111 super. Top selection 10 horse Greeley and Ben. 8-year-old gelding by Greeley's Conquest. Jeffrey Englehart trains. Matty Franco gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came the 26th November at Aqueduct. 6 furlongs in the fall highweight handicap. And the horse won by a neck that day. He sat back early. He saved ground all throughout. He got through late. And he got the job done carrying a high weight of 130 pounds. He upset at 7.5 to 1. I thought it was a very good race. Coming back here to run in the Gravesend should get a good trip. Likes running here. I'm going to give him another shot. 10th of November was his previous race at Aqueduct. 6 furlongs and a start allowance race. He won by 1 3/4 lengths. He was just a little bit wide throughout, but he settled well. He quickened up nicely, stalking the pace, and it was an all-around good race after all said and done. Improvement of the race before, which came a week prior, or 2 weeks prior at Aqueduct. 6 furlongs in the Bold Ruler handicap, where he finished 4th by 3/4 length that day, and he just kind of stalked, but never could get the good turn of foot. He got beat by slightly better horses in that spot, and then at Laurel, 6 furlongs and optional 55. He finished 2nd by 2 3/4 lengths that day. He was dueling early on. He got caught late. What can you do? And then prior to that, and claiming 40,000 at Saratoga over the 6, he won by a neck and got the job done quite nicely. Training well locally. I'm going to give him a shot here. I think your second likeliest winner here is the number 6 horse Munson for Kendrick Carmouche. Most recently, an Optional 80 here, going 7 on the 9th of December. The horse finished 2nd by a half a length, and he had the lead. He just couldn't keep up for the final 16th, but he ran his heart out beyond Synthesis, who's running back in this one today. 2 back and on the 12th of November, 6 furlongs off 62. He won by a length and on the front end all throughout. Again, he won quite nicely. Another horse he has a speed to win here. Likes this track. 7 for 4 locally. Let's give him a shot at 8 to 1 in the multi-race. And also, while we're here, the 1 horse 3-2 zone. He hasn't been seen since the Forgo, where he saw 2 tough competition most recently. But I like the win before that, closing up from the back of the pack at Saratoga, and the win at the end of May at Belmont was quite nicely done. Also, another horse who likes running locally. He had a great workout right after Christmas. Let's give him a shot 9-2 to use this in the pick 4. But to recount my selection for the 7 from Aqueduct, it is the Gravesend. Let's take the 10 horse Greeley and Ben and give kudos to the 6 horse here at Munson and the 1 horse 3-2 zone. 10-6-111 super, 10-6-1 it in your pick 4 to end off. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.